yoga is just a classic yoga class with doom metal in the background. So instead of listening to Anya's greatest hits or some classical music, it's set to doom metal. We have it the second Saturday of every month, $19. You get a beer, 2 tacos, just an all levels class. We've had our instructor, Ryan Jackson, since the beginning, and she is now on maternity leave, so we have a new instructor coming in for the next few months until she has her baby, but still the same aesthetic, they have the same vibe, they have the same class style. We start the class before we even open, so you have an hour of class followed by an hour of the tap room all to yourself with the other participants, and afterwards everybody just gets to hang out, chill, have some beer, have some tacos, and start your weekend off right. Doom metal is just a split off of the metal genre where it's very slow and low, heavy on the bass. It's almost trance-like sometimes. It can get yelly, but for the most part, it's almost a soothing, like low bass line in the background. And so they were listening to that as they were, doing test batches of brewing. And that sort of became the theme then, because nobody in the area was doing doom metal specifically. So this was something that was conceptualized before we even opened. We were looking for ways to bring people into the brewery because we are situated kind of off the beaten path, and wanted to get our name out there to different groups of people, whether you're into beer or not. We knew that we wanted to do something here as far as events, but also wanted it to be true to ourselves. And at the time, a lot of breweries and bars were doing yoga classes. So it was a Saturday night, and I was just hanging at home with my husband, and Om had come on, and at the time I was really into yoga, and I just started going into a flow, and I was like, oh my goodness, I think this might be something, because we were like trying to figure out what could be our thing, and so pitched it to the group, and they were like, let's do it. So as soon as we had our opening and things were flowing, we decided to bring it on board. So we opened July of 2017. Our first class was August of 2017, and we've been selling out every month since. So we do have a lot of people that come in and they do think that since we're metal that they are going to be hearing Pantera, Slayer, bands like that, but they're pleasantly surprised when they're introduced to a new concept, a new style of music. It runs the gamut where we have the young 21-year-olds all the way to, the senior citizens that come in here and they're asking what kind of music it is because they love it. It's a nice background music. It's not too harsh. It's like if you were sitting at a metal concert for hours, your ears would be piercing. But doom metal is, like I said, a little bit more slow and low, heavy on the bass. The lyrics are usually in the background where the instrumental is more the focus of that genre of music. I think people see the authenticity in everything that we do. We're not trying to pretend to be something that we're not, and doom metal yoga is just another layer to that. And we listen to all kinds of music, we really do. We're fans of, jam bands, old school hip hop. All the time people will ask, what song is that? I need to add that to my Spotify or whatever. So it's really cool to introduce people to a new genre of music that maybe they didn't know about before coming here.